I want to hop on here this morning and talk about why I do what I do. About 20 years ago, I quit my corporate job, and it was a very cush 6-figure corporate job. Now, I was traveling a lot and that kind of sucked, but I quit my corporate job to start my own business. And as a consultant, I didn't know what I was doing. I understood what I was doing in the government contracting space, but when I started my own business and had to do it from the ground up, the accounting piece and the sales and the marketing and delivering the work and doing all of that myself, I didn't know what I was in store for. And so I started off the business and immediately started struggling. I mean, it felt like it was a success because I was working for myself, but there were constant little struggles of trying to do the work and just all the challenges that come with being a business owner. And so I did like a lot of people do. I just wound up dealing with it on my own. Initially, I talked to my wife about it, and that didn't work out well because she's like, "Hey, we don't have a job," and telling me about all these struggles, and it doesn't really go very well. And I looked for other people to talk to, and there really wasn't anybody in my community to talk to. And so I just struggled. And so that was kind of what the first year and a half was like. And there's financial struggles, there's challenges with what to do next. So there's personal struggles of like, man, I'm not good enough. And what are we going to do? And there's a lot of sleepless nights. And did I mention there's financial struggles? And so you deal with all of that kind of stuff. And when you are starting out, especially like I was, where none of my family had been in business for themselves. My family wasn't very supportive of what I was doing. There was no one to talk to. We lived in a community that was fairly new to us, so we didn't know a whole lot of people at the time. And so there really wasn't anybody. And one way or another, I wound up getting connected with a Tony Robbins coach. And I signed up for a 3-month program. And in about our second call, she said, "Mike, I don't know if you realize this, but you're not a consultant. You're a coach. And you have the skill set of a coach. You look like a coach. You sound like a coach. You're doing a lot of coaching things. And I really think you should change the direction of your business." And when she said it, everything clicked for me. I was like, you're right. You're right. This is exactly what I should be doing, and I'm not. And so the reason I do what I do today is I never want anybody to feel alone like I did. I don't want them going through the journey alone. And I feel like as a coach, I can help people get through that, whether it's something they don't want to share with their spouse because it's just a struggle, or it's a self-esteem thing, or a personal, mindset issue or whatever, and they don't want to bring their spouse down. Maybe it's a financial issue, or maybe it's a team thing and they can't talk to their team about it. They can talk to me about it because it's not going to weigh me down like it would them. In fact, a lot of times in my role as a coach, I'm your biggest cheerleader in what you're doing. Hey, you can do this. You've done a lot of really awesome things. Now you can do this. And so I get to play a really great role in people's lives, and that's awesome. But the reason that I do it is because you shouldn't go it alone. And I never want anybody to feel as empty and broken and hopeless as I did while I was going through this. And so, I look back 20 years ago and it's like, man, my life is totally different. It's changed in so many ways, but it's because I feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose by helping other people not have to go through what I did. And so that's why I do what I do. I would love to hear your thoughts on why you do what you do. And I'd love for you to share that with your network, whether it's a couple of short sentences in your social media, whether it's a video like this or something else. Share with the world why you do what we do, because we need to hear your story. I'll see you next time.